Hi guys, Bees here, back now with episode 9 of the Pokémon Red 721 Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last time out, we made our way down to Vermilion City. It was tough, to say the least. We struggled a bit, really. We took a death or two, Chespin, Gump, he left us. And of course, Crunk the Girder sadly parted ways, but it means we've been able to re-expand the team slightly. We've brought in a bit more type diversity. We've got Zazu, the Archon, looking pretty strong, who's going to get some levels up today, hopefully. We've also got the Edgelord himself. We've got Blade. He's a loner who doesn't play by anybody else's rules. But he's joined the team because, Cap sought him out. And look at that moveset. I did not look. I meant to look at the end of last episode. But Dark Pulse, Thunder Wave, Substitute and Thunder Punch. If we can keep this guy alive, he is going to be huge for this team. So I've got to hope. I've got to hope he can stay alive here. It's important. But today, I'm just going to check our items. But I'm gonna go buy some healing items for starters. And then we're going on the SSN. We're going on a boat ride. As the Lonely Island would say, I'm on a boat. But I'm not yet. I'm gonna be on a boat. Super potions, yes. I will take some of those. 8. We'll take 8. So we've got potions and super potions. Do you not sell them? No, you only sell super potions. Okay, fair enough. But yes, I thought, you know what? It's a Saturday morning here. It's rainy. It's 9:30 in the morning, and we're in lockdown here in the UK. And I was like, you know what better time than to sit down and record some more Pokemon? Plus, I'm also, despite the game being out to get me, I'm also really enjoying playing it. It's good fun. Can I fish here? No, yeah, can I fish here? Let's try it. Oh my god, I'm getting an encounter here. No, this will be Vermilion City, won't it? I think this is Vermilion City. Yeah, it's definitely Vermilion City. Seeing as we've already encountered that Pyro. And he was not... I love Archon's back sprite. He's like, I don't care about fighting the other Pokemon, I just want to say hi to you. But yeah, I thought, raining, Saturday morning, it's early, and I was awake. I didn't mean to go into this one just yet. I'll go into the one on the left first, because that's yes. And I thought, yeah, what better time to record? So I sat down, I've got my hot Ribena, and I'm ready to die a lot. And just a quick side note, this is surely Looker from, obviously everyone who sort of has seen Pokemon on YouTube would know it's sort of an Easter egg, or a fan theory more so, that is Looker just, doing his thing, which is pretty cool. To think back, obviously they didn't think that far ahead, because Pokemon games aren't really, Kingdra looks a bit like a dragon from Spyro. 21! Oh god. Let's just go into Cap. Cap's got this. That's what Cap do. But yeah, to think that they thought, there was that guy on the boat. He seemed cool. Let's just sort of do another secret police agent. And even in Gen 4 they make him look like David Tennant. Oh my god, 5-hit crit barrage. That's just rude. You're gonna get wing attacked. Once again, I've also just sort of realised, as I said, I'm sat here, it's gonna be another 5 crit barrage. Of course it is. Oh no, it's only 3. It's not crit this time. That's nice. I sat here and I realised when I said I've got a hot Ribena that might not mean a lot to some people. If anyone not from the UK ever happens to watch this, a Ribena, it's like black currant squash, I guess, but nicer, much nicer. And yes, I have it with hot water because it is tasty. Love it, Zazu. It's very tasty. Would recommend. And Cap already needs a heal because bloody Kingdra. Yeah, I'm not that big on hot drinks. I don't care for tea and coffee. Like, don't do it for me. Hot chocolate though, love a hot chocolate. Hot squash, namely Ribena, lemon as well. Hot Vimto squash, that is a good one, because Vimto's great already. And you just make it warm, you're onto a winner. So yes, it's my eclectic taste in hot drinks. And the lass wants to fight. Yeah, if it were up to me, I'd be sat here 9:30 in the morning. Even in the rain, I would just have a... do we risk a rock throw here? I'm not risking a rock. I'm not having another death on my hands, because I thought, yeah, you can take it. Yeah, if it were up to me, I'd be sat here with a vodka and pineapple juice, and it'd be delicious. But no, I thought, you know what? It's maybe slightly too early for some alcohol beverages. That comes later in the day. And if I'd had like a nice big breakfast, I've not even had breakfast yet. I'm going to be starving by the time I finish recording this. It's going to be sad. But yes, this is a... Oh, a Garchomp. Oh dear. Let's go into Zazu. What level are you? 80. Is Garchomp dabbing? I'm pretty sure Garchomp is dabbing. Garchomp is dank. Dank Garchomp 2021. I mean, having a dank Garchomp would be nice. Well, that's super effective. Oh no. Oh no. Why is it doing so much? Why is it done so... No. 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 You're only one level above it. Body slam it. This Garchomp could be the death of us. No, it's doing nothing to Venus. Get Gar. So I fully sat here and thought, you know what? Pine's got Outrage. He's now of a respectable level. He'll be able to take on this Garchomp. And the Garchomp thought, no, I've got a Poison type move. One of the weakest Poison type moves, but nonetheless a Poison type move that is going to kill you. So, as I said at the start of the episode, I didn't want... Well, I said at the start of the episode, as I said earlier, I didn't want any unnecessary deaths. I have now enabled an unnecessary death, which is... dandy. Oh, yeah, we'll get rid of Wrap for Leech Seed. I probably should have kept Wrap and Leech Seed would probably be a pretty lethal combo, but you know, I prefer Leech Seed. And it's nice to have a Pokemon that can just get the Leech up from time to time. Especially like when you're against like it would have been nice to get okay, you don't want to fight, that's fine. It would have been nice against Garchomp to be able to get the Leech Seed up and just sort of chip away at it. It would have also been nice to not have my Pine 2 die. But I guess Pine maybe isn't the sort of guy who lives for long. Maybe he is a tree. They die at the end of pines, don't they're evergreen. But I was gonna say trees. I'm not a no. How rude. It's just how dare she? You want to fight, yeah. Yeah, maybe Pine, like other trees, just dies in the winter. And as I've said, it's raining here. It is most certainly the winter still. Finneon, we know Finneon has something OP that will hurt us, because I remember it from another episode. It hurt Cap. I remember it hurting Cap. But Cap's level like 28 or whatever now. He's a big boy. 27. Okay, that's doing nothing. That is doing nothing. It wasn't Dragon Claw it had last time. I'm pretty sure it was a bug move. Did it have like X-Scissor, maybe? Dizzy Punch, that's fine. Just don't confuse me, please. Yeah, get wing attacked. You know what? I'm completely tempting fate here. I don't think we've been confused yet, this Nuzlocke. Like, just thinking about it. Paras, yes. We will go back into Zazu. Yeah, we've been poisoned. We've been paralysed. I don't think we've been burned. I could be wrong, though. No, I'm not risking it. You're a level 19 and you've probably got, like, Annihilate Beam. Yeah, we've not been confused or burned, I don't think, which is good to know. I'm glad I switched out, because that would have probably killed that Metal Claw. Ah, got him. Super effective. And yes, last time out, I talked about... I started talking about favourite games before being completely sidetracked. I started talking about my favourite Pokemon games. I've talked about Sapphire and Emerald. Briefly touched on, like, Platinum, Black 2, White 2. How, like, they're sort of, like, the peak games. But in this episode, I'm going to keep talking about some of my other favourite games. I'm going to sort of touch on Pokemon a little bit more, because there's couple more games I want to talk about, specifically sort of one, but two sort of because they're a little series on their own. And then let's just going to talk about some other games that aren't Pokemon that I love for one reason or another. So talking about the Pokemon ones, I'm going for Pokemon Colosseum and XD on the GameCube, because I growing up was very much Cap's been poisoned. I was a PlayStation boy growing up. We had a PS1, and then we got a PS2. I remember getting PS2 for Christmas. I got Spyro, which we'll get on to Spyro. Don't worry, we'll get on to Spyro. But my first console that I ever got that was just mine was a GameCube. I got it similarly to last episode I was talking about Christmas when I was 7. I think it was my 7th birthday that I got. I mean, this would be perfect for Blade, but we're going to go into Poochie, because Poochie can bite this boy. I think it was my 7th birthday, maybe. I got, yeah, that's doing nothing to the Poochster. I got a GameCube, and with it, it had Star Wars Rogue Leader. Yeah, Star Wars Rogue Leader. Star Wars The Clone Wars 2002 video game, which I think is completely underrated, but people probably don't care for it, which I can understand because no big fuss was made out of it. And the other game I got was Star Wars Bounty Hunter, another game I'll get onto a little bit later. But as soon as I got my GameCube, I was like, right, Nintendo. I know Nintendo is Pokemon. I love Pokemon. There's going to be some Pokemon games. Actually, no, it might have been a bit later. Maybe it was 2003 I got my GameCube. Maybe it was my 8th. No, that would have been my 7th birthday. What am I on about? Yeah, it would have been around the same time. Definitely. Anyway, back to the story. I'm questioning my own story here. I looked into it and I heard that there's this game Pokemon Colosseum. And I was like, that's Pokemon. I mean, Colosseums are cool. I know about Rome. I know about ancient Rome. I know they had a Colosseum. And they fought in it. And you fight in Pokemon. Everything's coming up Bill here. This is a game I could get behind. And it must have been a while I waited for. It must have been like my 8th birthday at this point. And I got a Lego set that I already owned. And I very politely was like, can I switch? Like, can I go and get this exchanged? And I walked into Toys R Us, rest in peace Toys R Us, and I got Pokemon Colosseum on the GameCube. Oh, Lemonade, excellent. And I also got with it a little GameCube carry case, which I still have to this day for up until like late last year. It's what all my Pokemon cards were stored in, and like other bits of Poke paraphernalia that I just sort of collected over the years. And I've got it. My parents brought it up to my flat last year, and it needed a bit of a clean. But it's now it sits in my hall, doing nothing. I'll find a purpose for it. But I sort of found a real novelty in the idea of a console that could be carried around. I was like, I'm not gonna my GameCube is a console. It stays here. It stays at home with me. I'm not taking it anywhere. And I never did. Except, it didn't go to uni with me. It stayed at home, and then when I was home from uni, I'd just jump on and play like XD. Well, I had to finish XD because it took me like 15 years to finish that game. It was bloody difficult, I'll tell you that. Bone Rush. Oh, that is good, Cap. Yes, learn it, Cap. What are we getting rid of though? I don't want to get rid of Fire Spin. I feel like Sludge, but then that's a poison type move. Other members of the team have rock type moves. No, because I don't want to get rid of Fire Spin. That's pretty clutch at the minute. Yeah, we're making the play. We're getting rid of Bone Rush. I feel that we can find other things that are super effective against flying. We will struggle to find other good moves super effective against electric, because there is only one type super effective against electric. But yeah, once again, I've been distracted by talking about the GameCube. I'll probably talk about that in more depth in another episode, because yeah, I've got more depth than this. And I got Pokemon Colosseum, and I remember we got back from Toys R Us, and I put it in, and I was playing it. I was just playing it, and it got, I hadn't got any further than like Fenac City, so that's pretty early doors. And I checked And my mum was like, I think you should stop playing now. Like, you've been on this ages. I was like, no, I haven't. I've barely scraped the surface. I went to save, and I'd been playing for 5 hours. And I was like, no, I can't have been. Like, that's not possible. Yeah, so I ended up, it took me ages to complete Colosseum as well, because they are difficult. They're very difficult games for the time. Well, I suppose Pokemon games were quite tough at one point. Looking at you, Sun, Shield, and you... Oh, no. Poochie, take it, my little... Okay, this is... we don't want to stay in here, I don't think. But who... We can't... Oh, no, No, Pine died. I should have put Pine in the box. Well, that was an oversight from me. Yeah, we're just going to believe that you can one-hit this thing, because it's stab, super effective. Oh, you're dead. Bye, Poochie. You had a good run, dude. Poochie lives! Poochie lives! We've got to switch, though. We have got to switch. I mean, Venus will take a jump kick, but Venus literally can't do anything to this dude. Yeah, that is the moveset of a Pokemon that cannot do anything. We can't stay in with Poochie. I don't really want to... What? It's level 17. We could probably risk Cap. Because it was doing 33. Yeah, we're going to risk Cap. If Cap dies, I will feel beyond awful. Cap, please don't die. Oh, it's going to crit, isn't it? Oh no, see? I knew we could trust in Cap. And then we'll just sludge this Cofagrigus. So yeah, what I really liked about Colosseum, it's just such a different sort of style. While it was still, it was different, yeah, it still sort of kept the essence of Pokemon of like, oh, you've got to catch Pokemon, you've got to train Pokemon. But at the same time, it was, you are sort of, you're not this sort of, you're not a good guy. You're this sort of sketchy dude with this sort of strange past. Like, you've got this machine that lets you steal other people's Pokemon. Yeah, you're using it for a good cause, but I mean, have you always been allied to this good cause that you're now sort of fighting for? No, you haven't. You're not a good guy, Wes. That's the name of it. That's another thing. He's called Wes. What a crazy name for a Pokemon protagonist. You've got Red, Gold, Brendan, Wesley. Oh, Gigalith. What can we do to you, Gigalith? We go to Venus. Yeah, too easy. That is it. Gigalith looks like he's got like little fangs. Oh, crazy Gigalith. Yeah, that's doing nothing to Venus. Venus is a grass type. Despite not knowing any grass moves, she is a grass type. I can assure you of that. Yeah, I really liked sort of how they integrated the Gen 2 Pokemon into Gen 3. Really nice, because obviously when Ruby and Sapphire came out, it was like, you have got this pool of Pokemon and that is it. Then Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, I think slightly after Colosseum, and they were like, oh, hey, look, Sevi Isles, there are Johto Pokemon here. And then Emerald came out and was like, oh, look, we've added like a whole new part of the Safari Zone. There's like Mareeps in there. You know, just go catch yourself a Mareep. But Colosseum was sort of integrated it into the main story. And I remember like right at the start in Fenac City, you take on some Snag Grunts. And and you choose one of them, and depending on which one you choose, they have a middle stage of a Johto starter. I remember loving that, and I just got myself a Quilava, and I powered through with Quilava and I'm pretty harsh on Espeon, I know, but I pretty much powered through that game with Umbreon and Typhlosion. I just dropped Espeon from the team. Then when... Zazu, do it, Zazu! Oh no, Zazu's dead. Oh no! Oh my god, Zazu lives! Zazu lives! Aha! Zazu, you absolute machine! It would probably help if you looked at the opponent though, Zazu, rather than at me. And I know you want love, and I do love you, but maybe you wouldn't die if you looked at the Pokemon you're fighting rather than me. Just a heads up. So yeah. Just how, yeah, and exactly, you start with Umbreon. I'm feeling attacked right now. Yeah, you Dazzling Gleam again, Swanna. Venus will tank it. Why has Swanna got Dazzling Gleam? And Dark, this is a powerhouse. powerhouse. I'll body slam you. Mimic, that's fine. You learn yourself body slam. I don't care. Takedown, that's even weaker. Fine. Look at that from Venus. Venus just coming in with the power. Yeah, you had like Umbreon and Espeon. You had the Johto starters. I remember you could catch a Flaffy pretty early on. And of course, like Celebi's a pretty big deal to the story in terms of purifying Pokemon. Oh no, it's... No. Just come back. I don't really like my... I'm just going to stay in. It's Crunk. She's back for revenge. I didn't want to risk Zazu in case... I don't know how and why, but it just... I don't like... When my Gerda used sleepy moves, it was like, no. You want to attack? Good luck with that. At least we know what Gerda has. It has Rock Blast, Fury Swipes, Sleep Powder, and Sing. Which, it maybe learned something else in the period of time as well, but it can't have been that good because I've forgotten what it was. Can you stop, please, Gerda? You're reminding me of a Gerda past. Maybe I should have healed there, especially since it's going to Fury Swipes. Oh, you missed, lol. Oh my god, Venus, you're embarrassing me. So, this is just sort of the state of play of the game, is my Pokemon just have no luck at all. They sleep for as long as possible, they miss all their moves, and literally the moment they leave my team, it's, oh, you want to always hit your Fury Swipes and hit 5 times? Okay. Thank you, Venus. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll finish you off here. Easy for Venus. Got him. Oh, I was going to say, is Venus going to level up? But no, not today. You did lose. That's very true. No, I want the item. I want the item. Let me get the item. So yeah, and this sort of, it was, oh, a leaf, not that I need it, but nice. It was such a, sort of a really nice bridge between gens. I need to do some healing before we actually engage. It sort of bridged Gen 2 and Gen 3 really nicely, especially when it sort of made the decision going from Gen 2 to Gen 3 to stop the possibility to trade between the games. Obviously, Gen 1 to 2 had the time machine, that's what they called it. And then Gen 2 to 3 had nothing. Obviously, I wasn't really too aware at the time, being a ween. But I'm pretty sure that caused a lot of annoyance. Which I can kind of see why, when maybe you've got like a level 100 Lugia, and you're like, hey, I want a level 100 Lugia on this new game. And the game's like, nope, you're not. Torkoal. Hello, Torkoal. I could rock throw you, but I'm afraid. I don't want to invoke the power of Torkoal, because look at him. Look at him blowing smoke out his nostrils. Torkoal's a cool Pokemon. And then sort of carrying on from Colosseum, even like the Mount Battle, it's something I never really did per se. Like I've got like to like tier 40 or something. But the fact that there was like that extra post-game challenge that felt really rewarding, because I'm pretty sure you can get a Ho-Oh for doing it. I might be wrong. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive you can get Ho-Oh from completing Mount Battle. Or maybe you need to complete Mount Battle and have all the Shadow Pokemon purified or something. But it was just a really nice and rewarding game. And then they did a sequel at the time was unheard of in Pokemon. At the time it was, oh, you've got Pokemon Colosseum, how about Pokemon Ultra Colosseum? Or, well, it wouldn't be, that's even later than sequels. Yeah, it would have been like an expanded version. At least they didn't release 2 versions of Colosseum, like Colosseum Brick and Parthenon Blue, or something like that. It's just the closest thing I could think of, like, was kind of similar to the Colosseum. Nothing like the Colosseum, I might add, but both just ancient buildings. Yeah, we've got more fights. We have got more fights, okay? Why not? It's 24 minutes. We may as well keep up the track of 30-minute episodes. Why the hell not? So yeah, they went on to XD Gale of Darkness, which, what an edgy title for a game. Oh god, Greninja. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't hurt us, Greninja. I would like you on the team, in all honesty. Don't hurt us, please. I'm asking very nicely. Okay, that just does level, so we'll do 17, so that takes us to 84. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. We'll just wing attack it. That's how Cap do. Cap just likes wing attacking things. And yeah, XD with its edgy name, edgier than Blade even. Blade feels like unedgy compared to XD Gale of Darkness, which says a lot. But once again, that sort of furthered the whole, oh, we're integrating Johto. Johto's fun. Remember Johto? That existed. It's like, yes, we remember Johto. We enjoy Johto. Does Blade have what? No, I mean, I've switched into Blade. I already regret it. Oh, I like his back sprite though. We'll just sort of casually go back into Cap and pretend we never went into Blade, because Blade's. I thought, you know what? It's got Thunder Punch. That's 4 times effective against Wingull. Maybe it could do some damage, but then I just saw the Wingull being level 17 and thought that thing's gonna know like Drill Peck, and I don't want to deal with that. In all honesty. Cap 97. Blade gonna level up? No. Bloody hell, Blade and Quillfish. We've not really got anything for a Quillfish. I suppose we just hit it hard and feel sorry for its face. And Zazu comes back into Venus this time, I think. You know, just switch it up a bit, you know, keep them on their toes. Like, who's going to come in? Who's going to come in? We don't know. I don't know. Oh dear. Oh no, Venus is taking that. Venus is taking that. And also, okay, why is this little pufferfish faster than a Venus flytrap? Who knows? That's a crit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, my team is willfully underprepared for the Ice-type moves. Pretty much everyone bar Poochie, off the top of my head, is weak to an Ice Punch. So that's why we're in with Poochie. Poochie takes it though, and this is what Poochie has to say about your Ice Punches. Yeah, Hyper Beam, right in the face, Quillfish. You ain't living from that. And we defeated Fisherman. Darn, I let that one get away. Yes, you did. We'll quickly heal Venus, and then we'll take on this dude, and then we'll probably wrap up for the episode because we're nearing 30 minutes. And I'll just finish off talking about XD now because another great game. Like I said earlier, it took me a long time to finish that game. What did it come out like? Maybe 2006, 2005, 2006, and I finally completed a full playthrough of it in April 2017. So 11 years. I was home for Easter from uni, and I was just like, I think I've been watching someone do a playthrough of XD, and I was like, yeah, I remember I really like this game. Maybe I never finished it. Maybe I'll do that myself. I can't remember. I kept dying. I kept dying to a specific trainer, I think, and I couldn't. I was like, no, this is too much. I'm bored of it. But I went back and I beat him with my extra 10 years of Pokemon knowledge, and I went on. I beat the game. I caught the Shadow Lugia. I purified the Shadow Lugia. I'm pretty sure he's now on my team on my Fire Red cartridge. I'm trying to get like a team up to level 100 on my Fire Red cartridge. I've already got a Blastoise and a Venusaur. Oh no, Blastoise and Zapdos are both level 100. So I thought I'll get him into this team, get him up to level 100 with the rest of the boys. And yeah, that was really fun because once again it does that sort of bridging of Johto to Hoenn really well. But then it also was sort of the first experience I had of sort of teasing, outside of obviously the anime and Togepi, of teasing future Pokemon in a current sort of bit of media, because in XD you meet Bonsly and Mime Jr. You can actually use a Mime Jr. as well. That's pretty huge. There's like a Bonsly that like steals food from your radar spots, which is a way to like attract wild Pokemon, which is something you obviously couldn't do in Colosseum. So having that ability to get wild Pokemon was really cool as well. And yeah, so the Bonsly come and steal your food, and it was like, I just want to catch you, and the old lady's like, no, it's my Bonsly, have some food instead. Which is a pretty decent trade, but could have been better. And then you could get Mime Jr. by, I think there's like a casino sort of, back in the day when Pokemon games had casinos, am I right? You could like sort of get a special card for like a fight simulator in the casino, and you could use Mime Jr., and that was really cool. But I said I talked about loads of other games today, and I've talked about 2 and a little anecdote about a GameCube. And that has been the whole episode. So next time, Darren, I know you're all excited to hear about like games that aren't Pokemon. Next time I'll talk about those. We'll also finish SSM. We're going to fight Kettle again. I hope you're all excited to see Kettle. And I'm going to get on out of here though, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please drop a like, comment, subscribe to see more of this series. And I will see you next time.